Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. Here we go. Here are the voting results so far for the Cyber Sunday pay-per-view for the WWE Championship. 18% of you want a submission match, 50% of you want a tables match, and 33% of you want a cage match. The voting is still going on. You can vote right now in the comments below if you did not already vote on this video. So if you voted on Monday for Monday Night Raw, vote again right now on this video. Also, for the World Championship, 0% of you want a last month standing match as of now. 40% of you are saying TLC match, and 60% say falls count anywhere between Cody Rhodes and The Undertaker. And speaking of Cody Rhodes, we're going to be starting off Friday Night Smackdown. He will have a match against Kane. Kane is on his way out. The storyline with Kane is that I don't really have much for him. I think the Authority is kind of getting sick of him, both me and the storyline that I'm trying to portray. So I think Kane is going to be on his way out. He's going to ride off into the sunset, and on the way he's going to take a couple licks from some people. He lost kind of his rivalry to Orton and Punk, so I don't see much use for him. So we're going to try to get Kane out of the way. Cody Rhodes is going to have a single matchup to start Friday Night Smackdown off with a bang. Hopefully he wins, because then, I mean, Kane would look really good, wouldn't he? So Cody Rhodes does get his #1 contendership as per the Smackdown General Manager. Smackdown General Manager giving that information up on Monday Night Raw. Batista will not be getting his rematch, at least this month, because Cody Rhodes was next in line. Cody Rhodes is the #1 contender to The Undertaker's brand new World Championship, and he will have that opportunity at Cyber Sunday. So once again, vote now, vote on Monday Night Raw. You can vote on those shows all the way up till the pay-per-view, and maybe the last Smackdown will be the cutoff, so you won't be able to vote on the last Smackdown. But anytime before that, go ahead and vote. And if you vote twice, I will know it, so you won't count. That being said, let us get to Smackdown. Cody Rhodes is going to start off the show, taking on Kane, and then we're going to go with Daniel Bryan and Batista teaming up to take on Triple H. Triple H, he's had a bad run of luck. Let's see here. Where has Triple H gone? We've had Triple H in a couple of rivalries where he hasn't really panned out. In SummerSlam, he was in a triple threat. He lost that match. I believe he had a one-on-one match against RVD, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was a triple threat with RVD and Cody Rhodes. And he didn't win that match either. Cody Rhodes didn't win that match. RVD did win that match. So Triple H is going to try once and for all to take out the Syndicate. The Authority and the Syndicate, they are going to clash hardcore, not only at this pay-per-view, but most likely at the next one as well, and we will have a clear-cut winner by the end of, I believe it's bragging rights, or maybe it's Battleground. So we'll have a clear-cut decisive winner of the factions by that time. So Triple H will be battling Daniel Bryan one-on-one tonight. Batista will be in the corner of Daniel Bryan. Alright, so here we go. I am going to call out Titus O'Niel. Titus O'Niel is going to counter by sending out Big E Langston. As soon as that happens, I'm going to counter his counter and send out my hired gun, former WWE champion, former world champion, Booker T. Booker T will face Big E Langston tonight. Extreme Rules. This is meant to be more of a brawl with a referee at ringside. So, I mean, you can't really do brawls in the universe mode anymore, but that is what I'm going for. Booker T will brawl with Big E Langston, and me and Booker T are going to try to dismantle Titus O'Neil's little group of Nation of Domination 3000. Alright, so Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler, DolFinn, defended their championships quite successfully. And they don't really have very many contenders, do they? So we're going to start all over. Who's going to be the contenders? Already I know who I want. If you can see on the bottom rivalries on SmackDown, I think Punk and Orton have deserved it. They're not angry at each other, but they're not really hating each other either. They're kind of a tag team. They're the Outlaws. They're the Outcasts. So they will be getting a championship opportunity this month if they can impress me enough to do so. If someone beats them, maybe I give it to somebody else. Right now the tag team division is up in the air. Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor will be taking on the Usos tonight on Smackdown. Very well done defending their championships against International Airstrike. And we will try to fit International Airstrike in as well. They're not gone. Alright, so here we go. Undertaker will be taking on Mark Henry in the main event. This has been a match that we've seen quite a bit. Like, not only here in this universe mode, but really in real life as well. Undertaker and Mark Henry match up really well. They both know each other. I think both of their name is Mark. So, hey, you know what? Why not? Let's match them up. New world champion taking on the muscle of the new Nation of Domination, Mark Henry. And that also gives Mark Henry an excuse as to why he's not helping Big E. Titus is a coward, and Henry has a match. So let's get it started. Here we go. Cody Rhodes versus Kane, starting off SmackDown. Once again, remind you to vote. Cody Rhodes will want a match with Undertaker, so voting is key. At the moment, Falls Count Anywhere is winning with 60% of the vote. If you want Cody Rhodes to win, I suggest voting for the match type you believe he will beat The Undertaker in. Same goes for the WWE Championship. If you want Lesnar to lose, then I recommend you attempting to get Jericho a match that he is favorable in. Oh, we are here in Nashville, Tennessee, starting off the show with Kane. SmackDown General Manager deferring to Raw's General Manager Stephanie McMahon and letting her announce that the main event will be Undertaker versus Cody Rhodes for the championship. Cody Rhodes has beaten a world champion in the past. He's been very impressive in the past couple of months. A lot of people like this guy. He's super popular, he's high up in the rankings, and now he's #1 contender. Let's see if he can keep that momentum rolling to his match with The Undertaker at Cyber Sunday. So here we go, Cody Rhodes versus Kane. And I am actually going to be Cody Rhodes here, because I do want to, play a little bit. I want to kind of see what Cody Rhodes can do. Maybe give you a little bit more of a complete look at Cody Rhodes. Make your voting a little easier to pick. And also, I don't want Kane to win. That's the other huge thing here. If Kane wins, I'm in trouble. Oh, I caught him. Cody Rhodes hits that devastating crossroads maneuver, and that really, in previous games, has been a dominating move. Anywhere you hit that finishing maneuver, it would be a very pinnable situation. In this game, however, you must move your opponent around the ring a bit in order to get that the right way.
Cody Rhodes shows us some clever offense here.
Cody Rhodes striking Kane. Kane reversing, throwing him into the turnbuckle, and a big back body drop to boot. It's actually a very interesting matchup, a very good matchup for Cody Rhodes, a very satisfying practice match if he wants to practice against a bigger individual, especially one who can take a lot of damage. Kane and The Undertaker, formerly known as the Brothers of Destruction, before Kane joined the Authority. It's a very good warm-up for Cody Rhodes. Oh, big boot incoming. Cody Rhodes is already feeling the pain. Oh, dealt out by Kane, and there's a backbreaker there. Another big back body drop, and now Kane in dominant control of this match. #1 contender needs to get going. Jawbreaker from Kane. Going for a DDT, Kane getting caught with a little armbar there. And now Cody Rhodes back in control, off the ropes, looking for another knee, straight to the face. And that is Cody Rhodes' game plan. He likes to hit the face, he likes to hit knees, strikes, set up that crossroads nicely. And then just dragging Kane. Kane used to be feared as a monster, and now it seems on SmackDown he's just lost his will to fight. Haven't talked to Triple H recently, but Triple H still believes that Kane can get the job done on a nightly basis. Is that the case? Well, a lot of the WWE Universe doesn't seem to think so.
Oh, jeez, that's some serious pain. Oh, back to the head, back to the temple.
There's another knee straight to the face. Cody Rhodes. Referee, watch out. No, he's going to go for the Alabama Slam. Alabama Slam to the steel steps. Oh. Cody Rhodes back into the ring. And Cody Rhodes going back out of the ring. Well, and there you go. There's the good morals of Cody Rhodes. Consummate gentleman. And now you see how he handles his business. He is going to drag Kane back into the ring here. Kane going back in. Big boot to the side of the head of Kane. And Kane's hurt. Kane is in trouble here. Don't get up. Don't get up, Kane. Watch out. Watch out. Crossroads. Incoming. Kane is down. Cody Rhodes gonna go for the pin here. Does he got it? 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Cody Rhodes defeating Kane in the opening match of the night. Look at that. Crossroads. Face first. It's a devastating maneuver. It's a really harsh maneuver. Cody Rhodes hits that on The Undertaker. We might be looking at the new World Heavyweight Champion come Cyber Sunday.
Here is your winner.
Well, there we go. Cody Rhodes celebrating his victory nicely here.
Well, that was just a one-sided beatdown.
Very confident is that young #1 contender named Cody Rhodes. Undertaker has his opportunity to showcase his talents later tonight in the main event. We'll see if he can go toe-to-toe with that performance shown by Cody Rhodes. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H coming up next. Batista, former World Heavyweight Champion, losing in a hellacious match against The Undertaker. He did not seem to get the job done at Bad Blood. And yet here he comes, still showing his support for the Syndicate. You know, you'd think Batista would be upset about not being the #1 contender, but he knows that he will get his shot again. And perhaps Batista is a bit scared of the dead man. Does he want Cody Rhodes to take the championship? A lot of people say that Cody Rhodes is an underdog. I mean, in a fight against Batista, he's definitely an underdog. As we see the game, Triple H, the leader of the Authority, making his way down to the ring. One of the matches of the night of Bad Blood was RVD versus Cody Rhodes versus Triple H, Triple Threat Extreme Rules match. I don't know how many times I've seen finishers used in a match, but I think we broke the record at Bad Blood. They gave it everything they had in that matchup. Triple H is ready to go. He's ready to whoop some Syndicate ass. Will he be able to do so with Batista at ringside? So we'll go normal. We will watch it. Daniel Bryan taking on Triple H. Batista at ringside there. I did get to talk to him earlier. Said he wasn't upset about the #1 contender spot because he knows that this is a business. Now, this all sounded facetious, bear in mind, but Batista said that he wasn't mad, he wasn't upset. He understood what the general manager was trying to do, and he can't wait to get his title opportunity later in the year, most likely at the Battleground pay-per-view. That is what he said, not me. Will that happen? Who knows? Daniel Bryan, the proverbial GOAT of the Syndicate, does mostly all the work for the Syndicate. He's the one who gets the hotels booked. He's the one who does all the promotions. He made the shirts. He designed all of the logos. Daniel Bryan is the workhorse, work goat, if I may, of the Syndicate. And yet he is the one with the least adulation. RVD has been winning pay-per-view matches for the past couple of months. Daniel Bryan, I don't think he's had a pay-per-view match in the past couple of months. Batista got shot straight to the moon as when he joined the Syndicate. Got a title match and won. You gotta wonder if that's weighing on the mind of Daniel Bryan. Is Daniel Bryan seeing how unfairly he is being treated as a part of the Syndicate? Daniel Bryan double underhook. Ooh, double underhook suplex to the game Triple H, and it looked great. Now attacking the collarbone of the former CEO of the company. Triple H's rise to power has taken a couple of steps back with the Syndicate and with people like Titus's group, Orton and Punk banding up together. Triple H thought that he could do what he did with Evolution. He thought that he could do what he did with the Authority. He thought he could do it again here in this era of SmackDown. And this roster really band together. And the Authority hasn't been looking too hot. Punk and Orton have handled Kane. Triple H hasn't really got too much success. He's had a couple championship opportunities that he never really got through. Tag team division right now being dominated by the Authority. Triple H wanted more though. Within this time period, he thought he'd already be back on Monday Night Raw controlling things, and he is not. Oh, there's that spine buster from Triple H. He's going for the pin here. And Batista, was he clapping there? 1, 2, no. Batista. Oh, well, watch out. Here comes Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan very good at getting fired up when he's almost losing a match here. And watch out. Oh, a kick to the gut. The toe of his boot meeting the belly of Triple H. Triple H stuck in the corner here. Daniel Bryan going to turn around. This is how he starts his comeback. Can he get it? Big boot to Daniel Bryan. Going for a clothesline. No. Bryan coming back. Bryan dragging Triple H into the middle of the ring. Back suplex. Daniel Bryan struggling getting back to his feet there. He's running out of energy. Going for the pin. 1. Not even a 2 count. Triple H kicks out. Triple H. One of the better strikers in the game. 3 straight on hits to the face of Daniel Bryan. Knocks him down. Takes him out. Daniel Bryan trying to fight back. Northern Lights suplex. He's going for the pin. 1, 2. Triple H kicking out again. Daniel Bryan in the corner. Daniel Bryan in the corner going for the running knee, and he's got it. That's the knee that he beat Triple H in at WrestleMania. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and he's done it. Daniel Bryan again upsetting a member of the Authority. Look at that nice German suplex. It got him all tangled up into the ropes. Spinebuster turned the tide for Triple H, and after a couple more offensive moves, Daniel Bryan got back into it. That running knee knocking Triple H out. Batista really didn't play a factor in this match. Daniel Bryan, though, gaining loads of respect both from the fans and the Syndicate as he defeats the leader of the Authority. Syndicate still rising here in the WWE. RVD's beaten Triple H, and now Daniel Bryan. Batista's beat Triple H as well. Batista, Kane, the only saving grace of the Authority right now is the tag team division of DolFinn. Well, congratulations to Daniel Bryan. A great victory there, very quick. It was a quick matchup. He got caught. Well, coming up next, I'm going to be calling out Titus O'Niel. I told him I'd call him out tonight, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. Titus, hit me with your best shot, man. I am coming for you, but I've got a friend to help me out. His name is Booker T. Pretty sure Booker T is a Hall of Famer. Former announcer for SmackDown and Raw. Former WWE Champion. Former World Champion. Former WCW Champion. This man was the leading WCW star when they bought out WCW. Came over to the WWE made, well, I guess, an explosive entrance into the WWE, and he's stayed relevant for a very, very long time, and I have helped, and he is helping me tonight take out Titus O'Niel's group. And here we go, we've got Big E Langston making his way down to the ring. See, here's the thing here. Titus O'Niel doesn't want to face me, and I don't want to face him. I'm an announcer. My job is to announce. But Titus O'Niel wants to make this personal. At Bad Blood, I hired Ryback. Ryback couldn't get the job done. Titus O'Niel looked great in that match. I have to admit that. As much as I don't like to, I have to admit that he looked great. Titus O'Niel looks better than ever. But look at this, the cowardice that he is displaying here as Big E Langston makes his way down to the ring is ridiculous. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a wrestler. Well, there we go. Booker T, and Booker T going immediately after Big E Langston. Now, here's the deal with me and Booker T. I've known Booker T for a long time. He brought me up through the commentators. He's given me a lot of advice, and now he's saying, hey, man, I'll help you out. I'll help you out with this because I do not agree with how Big E Langston, Mark Henry, and Titus O'Niel are going about their business. And there's a lot of people who don't agree with how they're going about their business. But that is their prerogative. Off the ropes, Big E Langston going over the ropes, taken out by Booker T. Booker T still looks in great shape. He's been in the business for at least 20 years. At least 20 years as a wrestler. And he still has it. Going after Big E Langston with ferociousness. Booker T looking to go under the ring for a little bit of help. Big E Langston stopping him. Booker T now taking it to Big E. Big E tosses Booker into the barricade. On just striking Booker T. Come on, Book. Come on. Big E Langston now in control of this matchup. On the outside, it's a very dangerous place to be. The ring is relatively safe. You've got guards up on the ring posts. You've got ropes to bounce off of. The outside, there's nothing but metal and hard ground and a barricade. SCO takedown by Big E Langston. Now Big E, he's a wonderful specimen. Look at that. Look at that guy. He's like a giant baby as a spine buster pelts Booker T's head off of the mat, and Booker T gonna go to the other side. So is Big E Langston. They're both looking for weapons here. Big E with a baseball bat. Booker T. Oh, Booker T grabbing this. He's got a table. Watch out, watch out. Oh! Clothesline takes down Big E Langston. Big E with a signature maneuver right now. He's got to watch out. Booker T, though. Oh, ooh, he almost hit him with that baseball bat. There he is. Straight to the back, straight to the spine, and Booker T is going to go ham. There he goes. Booker T taking it to Big E Langston on the outside, and there's a spine buster. Head bouncing off of the baseball bat. Big E Langston might have a concussion here. Booker T grabbing that table. He's dragging it, throwing it into the ring. He's propped it up against the ropes. Booker T going for the spin-a-rooney, and the crowd is going nuts. They love the spin-a-rooney. Booker T, oh, it looked like he baited him in. It looked like he baited him in. Oh, off to the ropes. Bouncing that table dangerously. Dangerously bouncing that table. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out, Big E. You gotta watch out, Big E. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Watch out. Oh! Oh, through the table. He just did a Russian leg sweep through the table. Oh, Booker T. Here he goes. Going for the scissors kick. Connecting to Big E Langston. And there's another spin-a-rooney. The crowd's loving it here tonight as Booker T goes for the book end. Connecting to Big E Langston. Booker T's put a lot of great legends over the past 10, 15 years away with that move. 1, 2, 3, Big E falls to Booker T. He was put through a table. He got hit with a bat multiple times. And look at this. Here you go. There's that replay of the Russian leg sweep through the table. There's the bookend decimating maneuver. And there you go. There's the right guy. Booker T is my man. Helping me out of a jam. I'm paying him well, too. You know Booker T wouldn't help me out without some compensation. Not from King Booker. King Booker, very well paid. Taking out a third of the new Nation of Domination. Well, there we go. Thank you, Booker T. But we got to move on. We got to shift gears. It's time to look at the tag team division of the WWE. Right now, we've got DolFinn as the dominant tag team champions. They fought International Airstrike. It was a very close match. DolFinn ended up coming out on top. They are still your tag team champions. Tonight, they face Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos. Little side note, I did get to talk to Jimmy Uso about his wife Naomi cuddling up with Bray Wyatt over on Raw, and he was not too happy, but he knows that there is nothing he can do about it. He knows that she's trying to advance her career. Her and Bray Wyatt are very close friends, and he hopes that that is all that is going on. That is what I got from Jimmy Uso. But it does make quite a bit of sense why Bray Wyatt would start interfering in the Usos' business, and, well, likewise. Well, there we go. The Authority making their way down to the ring. These guys have been impressive. DolFinn, Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler, both excellent competitors. Finn Balor has amazed people all throughout the WWE Universe with his performances, and Dolph Ziggler has always been stealing the show. And now they're looking to steal the show again tonight. Can they do so against the Usos, former tag team champions? Well, here they come. Jimmy and Jey doing the haka. It's been quite a while since we've seen the Usos. They're looking to gain back up the ranks by getting an early win here over the champions. Can they do so tonight? Impressive statistic. The Usos have been together for 8 years as of now in this universe mode. 8 years. They have not split up. They have been together since day one. Since day zero, actually, I think is what they say. And, I mean, proof's in the pudding. They've been, I think, 3-time tag team champions in that time. They haven't had any really bad things happen to them. And here we go. Tag team match on its way. Dolph Ziggler starting it off with, I don't know who, maybe Jey Uso. Uso number 1 in the ring, trying to get something going. Ziggler over the top, DDT, dropping Uso down. So it looks like that would be Jey Uso in the middle of the ring.
Ziggler was that he was a decorated amateur wrestler in high school and college. Ziggler was a multiple-time NCAA.
Would leave Jimmy on the outside.
Each of his 4 years. Even then, a show-off, I'm sure.
Nice elbow to the face from Ziggler. And let's talk about Finn Balor for a minute. Finn Balor really came off of the scene of NXT, as well as we saw in Raw with Hideo Itami. NXT is really where the homegrown talent is, and they are making their way up to the main roster in quite a quick fashion. Starting a tag team, joining up with the Authority. It's been a good year for Finn Balor, and he is a one-time tag team champion as of now because he joined up with the Authority. Nice standing moonsault. And just look at the athleticism from Finn Balor. I mean, he's not a very tall guy. Extremely pale, not very built, but he gets the job done. Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Very close to a pinfall, and it looks like Jey desperately needs a tag out to his brother. And that's where he's going. He's trying to get there. Nice jawbreaker. Jey Uso now distracted, tossing Finn into the ropes. Oh! Samoan drop. Jey tagging in Jimmy. Jimmy Uso, the fresher Uso, now in the match. Finn Balor distracted, but he turns around, gets focused back up. So Jimmy, yes, he is in the ring. I can confirm that. Jay with the cross, Jimmy without. Finn Balor back. Oof, backbreaker. That'll weaken him up. I mean, Jimmy Uso doesn't really take any damage in this match, but that'll get the job done. The human back was not meant to be impacted in that form. Jey Uso back into the ring now. Snap suplex to Finn Balor. And are we going to see the Usos utilize this quick tag strategy that is often employed in tag team matches? Oh, beautiful spinning kick straight to the gut. Now Finn Balor answering back with a drop kick. And he's going to tag out to the fresher man in Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler back in. Jay. In comes Jimmy. Jimmy versus Dolph. Nice snap suplex again from the Usos. It's like Jay's a little winded on the outside there. Could be interesting to note. Maybe he'll lose his stamina a bit quicker than DolFinn. You gotta think, whoa, man, oh, I thought it was a super kick. It was just a kick to the gut. You gotta wonder what is going through the mind of the Usos right now. You know that they are thinking, if we win tonight, we get a shot at the championships. We become #1 contenders, clear cut. Can we get that job done here by defeating DolFinn of the Authority tonight? They defeat him tonight, defeat him again at the Cyber Sunday pay-per-view. They win the championships. Oh, Finn Balor with a kick. A running sweet chin music almost like kick to Jey Uso. Is that Jay or Jimmy? I think it was Jimmy. Jimmy the fresher man, so I'm not surprised that he kicked out there. Finn Balor. Oh man, we usually see the Usos employ this maneuver. Looks like Finn Balor's about to go flying. He's going to the outside. Oh my god! Suicide dive. Okay, well, we are back. We are playing Finn Balor versus Ziggler. I don't know what happened yesterday, but my brother got online and screwed up my whole recording plan, so we're back. And we are watching the Authority take on the Usos on Smackdown. Almost like nothing ever happened. So you get a little bit extra tag team maneuvering here tonight. Off the ropes into a nice arm drag, as I was saying. Finn Balor, Ziggler, very impressive team. Jimmy and Jey Uso, haven't seen them in a little bit. Whoa, what a kick from Finn Balor. He's really the top commodity in the Authority when you factor in age, you factor in skill, potential. This guy has it all. Well, the Authority dominating the match so far. Oh, there's that kick straight to the chin. It's employed by a lot of superstars, fashioned after Shawn Michaels, Hall of Famer, a Heartbreak Kid. And Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor handling Jimmy Uso really easily here in this match. Jimmy with an elbow. He's got to get to the corner. He's got to get a tag into his brother Jay. Ooh. Oh, and in comes Jay. Jey Uso. Come to battle Ziggler. Ziggler reverses. Russian leg sweep. Drops him down. And now here comes Ziggler with some elbow drops of his own. Finn Balor did a lot of heavy work. Ooh. Jimmy Uso, and now Jey Uso's the target. Usos have really not had any offense going on here. Oh! Well, and Ziggler knows that Jay was starting to come onto a roll, and here comes Finn Balor. Oh! Nice powerbomb type maneuver there. Jey Uso trying to make it back to his brother, and it looks like Finn Balor, oh, toying with Jey Uso. Oh, that spinning heel kick missed. Out of the way into the monkey flip. Oh, into the ropes too. Finn Balor in a bad spot. He's in the Usos corner. Going for that leg lariat. Doesn't work out. Oh. Finn Balor. Catching Jey Uso up. Oh, there's that brainbuster. Brainbuster. And Finn Balor's going in for the pin. Is it enough? Is it enough here? One. Come on, ref. One. It's not. Finn Balor can't get the job done. Oh, and there you go. Taking out the other Uso. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Oh. Kick straight to the gut. Oh, face first into that bottom turnbuckle. Finn Balor driving the face of Jey into the corner. And now the Usos are in a bad spot here. Tail end of this match dominated by the Authority. The Authority looking good here as the Usos trying to get a nice little pin. Doesn't end up happening. Strong strike. Crowd trying to get the Usos into it. Oh, switching music. Dodged out of the way, and Jey Uso going again for the brainbuster in the middle of the ring. It's over. And he's taken out Jimmy Uso, going for the pin. I think that's it. That brainbuster is all she wrote. Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler, DolFinn. They are the victors. And look at that. I mean, Finn Balor hardly asked for help at all from Ziggler. You notice in the end of this match, Usos breaking up the pins for their brothers. Right here, you'll see that he comes in and breaks that up. But right here, look at this. Watch. You see this right now? You see the Uso coming in to help his brother fend off Ziggler, and Ziggler did not come into the ring. You know, maybe I'm just seeing what can be said here, but Finn Balor doing a great job of getting the job done on his own. No. Punk and Orton, they want the championships. Punk and Orton both have issues with the Authority. So we might be seeing a championship match at Cyber Sunday between Orton, Punk, and DolFinn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. The new world champion, The Undertaker, will be facing Mark Henry. Somebody's going to get their ass kicked in this match, whether it's Mark Henry or The Undertaker. Someone is going to get hurt tonight in the main event. Undertaker. I want to see him with his new belt. And here he comes. Undertaker defeating Batista one-on-one at Bad Blood. After Batista stole the championship out from under his nose in a triple threat match when he pinned Triple H at SummerSlam. The Undertaker is once again the champion of Smackdown. His holy grail is again around his waist as he makes his way down to the ring. You know, the great thing about The Undertaker is that when he is the champion, he is the champion. Everyone bows their head to The Undertaker in the backstage. You don't get to see that often, but the amount of respect that The Undertaker gets is impeccable. One person who hasn't respected that is Mark Henry. Mark Henry and The Undertaker have had a lot of issues in the past, and that has definitely not changed. Mark Henry still believes he is the strongest, biggest, baddest dude on the roster, and look at that, he's trying to scare the kids in the front row. Well, this is going to be a brawl of a main event. I cannot wait. And here we go, Mark Henry, The Undertaker. Undertaker tried for an Irish whip, got caught, now striking. Mark Henry gonna strike with him. And now a nice takedown. That's the thing about Mark Henry, he's a defensive juggernaut. And he uses his weight to his advantage. Look at this again, just squishing The Undertaker. We saw a bit of this on Monday Night Raw when Bray Wyatt just used his dominance against John Cena in the main event of Raw and just crushed Cena. Are we going to see a repeat of that in the main event tonight on Smackdown. This would do a lot to boost Mark Henry's, as Undertaker reverses. This would do a lot if Mark Henry were to get a win here to boost him up the ranks for the championship. Right now, the #1 contender is Cody Rhodes. New Nation of Domination has a lot of issues. They've got issues with me, and of course they've got issues with Booker T. Mark Henry looks to be in the championship hunt. They're going to have an issue with the Dead Man. Oh, it's a nice camel clutch, but he does get the rope. Mark Henry right now is dealing a lot of damage to the Undertaker. Oh, whoa. Strong Irish whip, dropping the world's strongest man, and now almost like an ice pick, just straight to the spine of Mark Henry. Henry bringing him back. Undertaker, jawbreaker, reversal. As I said before, Batista is not worried. He will get his title match eventually. He believes it. I believe it. I'm sure the general manager of SmackDown is still setting that match up for after Cyber Sunday, but Batista will once again be in the main event by a lot of people's notice. One thing I'm trying to perceive is Batista's reasoning that he's scared of the Dead Man. I mean, he went toe-to-toe with the Dead Man. He wasn't scared of him then, but now he's been beat by the Dead Man. Maybe that puts something in your head that maybe you just can't beat this man. Let someone else get a couple cracks at it. When the Undertaker's good and weak, you'll be able to scoop up the championship as the Undertaker going for the last ride to Mark Henry, and that is the maneuver that I think ended Batista's title reign. 1, 2, oh. Mark Henry kicking out, as I said before, defensive juggernaut. Actually, I think the Undertaker finished the match with the tombstone, if I remember correctly. Undertaker bringing back the last ride in the match against Batista. Big back body drop. Is this it? 1, 2, main event? No. Mark Henry kicking out. Takes a lot to keep this strong man down. But I think the Undertaker's one of the guys who can get it done. Irish whip. No, not an Irish whip. Reversed by Mark Henry. Kick to the gut. Undertaker dragging Henry into the middle. Huge scoop slam. Nearly tossing him into the corner. Undertaker trying to regain stamina here. Mark Henry still stirring all of the damage he's taken. Mark Henry spine buster to the champion. Now a kick to the thigh there. Henry coming back, tossing the Undertaker. Looks like he got caught on the top of that rope. Could have broke his neck. The Undertaker in a bad spot here as Mark Henry with that power slam, and he's going to go for the cover. He's got to go for the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Undertaker has been beaten by Mark Henry. I mean, he survived the last ride. Here in the main event of SmackDown, Mark Henry has defeated The Undertaker in a timely manner. And this will certainly boost Mark Henry up the ranks. Nation of Domination. They're not going to lose totally tonight. Big E lost to Booker earlier. But right now you're seeing Mark Henry dominant against the champion, The Undertaker. This is only good news for Titus O'Niel, and here comes Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes defeating Kane earlier tonight. Mark Henry scooping out of the way, and The Undertaker, for the first time in a long time, looks like a human being. Ladies and gentlemen, that being said, Cody Rhodes on a hunt for The Undertaker's championship on SmackDown. On Raw, we'll have to find out what happens next. Stay tuned. Derek T. Ginger King, checking out.